patrimony. Everybody remain standing. We are going to have a moment of silence. You know Kenya is in mourning right now. We just lost our third president, Mwai Kibaki. So let's take 1 minute of silence in honor of our late president. Thank you. So right now, I'm going to bring Ali Badawi. You can all sit down, please. Thank you for your patience and standing. I do appreciate it. So Ali Badawi is going to come and continue.
All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, today actually I want to start with an incident that happened 30 years ago, back in 1992. I know there's a lot of young people here who maybe were not around back then, but I want you to stay with me on this. There was a gentleman who was inspecting a project at a madrasa in Nairobi South Sea area, a madrasa that I was attending. And of course, as young kids, we're curious, because we'd never seen him before and we're wondering, what is he doing here? So we actually started following him around to know what had brought him there. But before we find out about this story or what happened, I want to officially welcome you all to the first Azimio la Umoja in the diaspora in the US. A big round of applause to yourselves. Asanteni sana. Now, this town hall is our best opportunity to not only meet Baba and his team that you can see behind me, but also to articulate our concerns, our hopes, our dreams, and our fears as Kenyans living in the diaspora. So this is our day with Baba. Ama namna gani? Okay. Now, my name again is Ali Badawi, and I am a long-time DC area resident and a lifetime Baba supporter. Now, some of you might have heard about me with a lot of political pressure groups in the diaspora that ensured Kenyans in the diaspora were registered to vote. So I hope all of you here are registered to vote. Yes, no, maybe. Okay, all right, that's good. And some of you may also know me as the political anchor of the One Mic Show. This is the longest running Kenya media platform in the history of the Kenya diaspora in the world. Some of you might be knowing me from that, but I believe that's enough about me. I want on behalf of the committee to take this opportunity to welcome everyone in here and thank you all, because I know all of you have traveled far and wide to be here with us, which shows your commitment for the cause. So a big round of applause for yourselves. Okay, asanteni sana. Now today we are privileged and excited to be hosting the gentleman that I was talking about earlier who was inspecting a project in a South Sea madrasa. Now through the curiosity of pre-teenage boys, we got to understand at that time that he was running for member of parliament. This is in 1992. So for those of you who are maybe above the age of 40, maybe the age of 45, they know what was happening during that year. So we got to understand that he was running for a member of parliament seat, and I can even remember how he was dressed. He was in a sharp gray suit, he had a white shirt, and he was diligently listening to our ustads or Islamic teachers as they were talking to him about this project. Now, this is the man that I later grew up to respect and admire as a leader, an astute politician, and a force to reckon with internationally. Today, I am proud, privileged, and honored to be part of the team that's hosting Kenya's former Prime Minister out here in the DMV area. A big round of applause to the fifth, to the next President of Kenya, Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. Makofi kwake tafadhali. All right. And as I just glance behind me, I can see a group of high-profile governors. Kenya has 47 governors. But these governors behind me, they're not just any governors. These are high-profile governors. I think I saw someone like, I can't see behind me, but at some point I saw Governor Nderito Murithi, the governor of Laikipia County. Is he around here? No, he's not around here? Okay, all right. But is there any Laikipians in the building? Watu wananyuki mpo? No Laikipians in the building? Okay, ndo wale pale tunawaona. Ndo wale pale tunawaona. Now, I can also see Governor Wycliffe Oparanya, the governor of... Anyone from Kakamega in the building? Kakamega mko wapi? Okay. We see you. Behind me is also Governor James Ongwae, the governor of Kisii County. Is Governor James Ongwae around? Okay. He's right here behind. Is there any Kisiis in the building? Okay. We see you. They are also accompanying Honorable Raila Odinga in this delegation is NARC Kenya party leader, the one and only Iron Lady, Miss Martha Karua. Wamama je mpo? All right. I can see she's a crowd favorite. I wonder why, but I can see she's a crowd favorite, and I know Baba's noticed that. Now, this high-power delegation also has members of parliament, it has senators, and has some officials of the Azimio la Umoja coalition who will get to know as the event goes by today. But we also can't forget to mention, and I don't know where he is, I had seen him, the former Kenyan ambassador to the US, Elkanah Odembo. Wherever you're hiding, please, smama uonekane. There we go. Balozi Elkanah Odembo. Okay, he was one of us here. We can't go without mentioning him. So makofi kwa Odembo. All right. Now, today's event is courtesy of the DC and New York, New Jersey Azimio chapters with support from Delaware, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts chapter. So a big hand for yourselves for putting this together. All right. Now, the other thing we would also like to acknowledge are the efforts by the youth. You see all these people that you see around here? This was mobilization from younger Kenyans. And actually on that note, anyone under the age of 40, please stand up and be counted. I want Baba to see. Anyone under the age of 40. Anyone under the... nyinyi wote mko under 40 kweli? Baba can see that the youth love him in the diaspora. So we have to mention the youth. And we also have a youth representative who's gonna later on be talking. So Baba unaona, the youth in the diaspora are all Azimio. Now, the event tonight is being live streamed to the world to see courtesy of Kilimanjaro Studios. The live stream is on the Raila Odinga official page. So make sure you go to that page, you share it for those people who missed it, and maybe those people who live around here and they're like, I'm not sure if I want to come, you know, there's going to be a lot of people. Make sure you share it with them so that they come here. I can see the house is already full. And I heard that there's still some people coming in. So make sure you share the live stream. Now, this is also going to be a night of breathtaking entertainment with music, courtesy of DJ Omoshfire of the One Mic Show. DJ Omoshfire, yuko wapi? Makofi kwa DJ Omoshfire. All right, DJ Omoshfire. We are also being serenaded to the tunes of African sound by one of DC's finest bands, Grammy nominees, Jabali Africa. Jabali Africa in the building? All right. We've already been enjoying music from them. And I also want to acknowledge Honorable Sabina Chege. Honorable Sabina Chege is in the building. Uko wapi? Where is Sabina Chege? Sabina Chege, yuko wapi? She's behind me. So makofi tafadhali kwa Honorable Sabina Chege. All right, asante sana. And I also had Sally Kosgei. Honorable Sally Kosgei in the building. Sally Kosgei, yuko wapi? All right. Mama Sally Kosgei pia in the building. So this is a high-power delegation, you know. I don't think in the history of the diaspora I've seen a delegation like this. And they chose the DC area to come out and meet all of you. I know all of you might not be registered, but that's a conversation that we're going to be having with Baba, because maybe there might be a window for us to still register. When I look at the crowd here, this is more than the number of people who registered to vote. Okay. Honorable Hinga also in the building. Makofi kwake tafadhali. Okay. All right. Now, another thing is that our hashtag for the event today, let me hear. Okay. I heard Honorable Kajwang is in the building. Okay. Honorable Kajwang is in the building, and an interesting fact about Honorable Kajwang, He was 2 classes ahead of me in that school. We are not going to mention it. We know which school it is. Okay? So that's Honorable Kajwang. And also, close there, I can see Suleiman Shahbal from Mombasa County. Suleiman Shahbal, salam alaikum. All right. Okay. Now, our hashtag for the event tonight is Azimio in DC. So when you post photos on social media about the event today, use the hashtag Azimio in DC. I want you to say Azimio in DC. Repeat after me, Azimio in DC kama mbekula chakula. Okay, so make sure those hashtags are there. And not forgetting, of course, Honorable Makao Mbutua, official spokesman. I'm being reminded he's a professor, not honorable. Apologies for that. Okay, all right. Okay, and Member of Parliament Tonge. So there's quite a number of people that I think. Okay, all right. So I think we're gonna come back and acknowledge, because this delegation, I told you, this is a very high-power delegation like we've never seen before. But again, I want to remind you, Azimio in DC. Say Azimio in DC. Okay, once again, my name is Ali Badawi, and I want to take this opportunity now to hand this over to our master of ceremony. Ni muimbaji, ni mshairi, ni muigizaji, ni mchekeshaji, na ni mshereheshaji. Some call her the triple threat. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for another one of DC's finest, the queen of entertainment, Miss Anna Mwalago. All right, Anna, asante sana. Now, before I go, Anna, there was a friend of mine who told me that he knows about muimbaji, he knows about mshairi, anajua kuhusu muigizaji, anajua kuhusu mchekeshaji, lakini akaniuliza mshereheshaji ni nini? Na sasa unajua hichi kizungu ni lugha ambacho kilikuja na meli. So mimi nilishinda kumweleza ni nini. Nikamwambia aje Azimio in DC, amwangalie tu Ana anavyofanya, anavyochekesha, anavyozungumza, na utajua maana ya mshereheshaji nini. Everybody welcome Anna Mwalago with a big hand.
Asanteni sana, asanteni. Azimio. Sasa sikilizeni. Nikisema Azimio, mnasema inawezekana. Mnaweza sema inawezekana? Azimio? Nipe nguvu jamani, nisikie mpaka radi imeingia katika hii blingi. Azimio? Nipatieni nguvu tafadhali mpaka nianguke chini. Azimio? Asanteni sana, Honorable, Your Excellency, Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, Excellency, the governors, members of parliament, and other delegation accompanying the Prime Minister, all protocols observed. Karibuni nyote, Washington, D.C. Makofi tafadhali. Unajua wahenga walisema mcheza kwao hutunzwa. Nyinyi nyote mmecheza kwenu, manake mmekuja hapa kuwakilisha au vipi? Kwa hivyo nitauliza tena, Wakenya mko? Wakenya mko? Hata sipotezi wakati. Right now I would like to invite introduce conveners of the meeting who will be represented by Steve Mwema of the DC chapter. Ndio yule anakuja, tumpagie makofi anapoingia na tafadhali.
Thank you, Anna. Azimio. Okay, let's see. DMV mko around. So kwa wageni wetu DMV na maanisha District of Columbia, Maryland, alafu Virginia. DMV inawezekana. Haya basi tumkaribishe baba kwa shangwe na vigelegele. Kopi vigelegele baba. And then I have another question. Ladies, you all in the house? Ladies, you all in the house? Wape vigelegele ya Martha Karua. So, Your Excellency, Right Honorable Raila Odinga, Mheshimiwa Martha Karua, governors, members of the National Assembly, na wenye nchi wenzangu, hamjamboni. I gotta tell you, the stars are aligning. The impending presidency of Baba is upon us. The Kenyan diaspora are pregnant with expectation. Earlier today, I borrowed Professor Makao Mutua crystal ball. I'll return it, sir. I must admit the crystal ball was dusty because the good professor has been spending a lot of time in Okambani and in Jamhuri. So for good measure, I brought Windex and cleaned the crystal ball really good. I'm here to confirm that I peeked through the crystal ball. And Wananchi shall deliver the presidency to Baba on the 9th of August. You can take that to the bank. So, Your Excellency, Right Honorable Raila Odinga, I would be remiss if I do not opine here that the Kenyan diasporans are true patriots and numero uno ambassadors of Kenya. All we want is an opportunity to contribute and build our nation, not just through remittances, but also through government appointments. Holding dual citizenship should not be used as a criteria to deny the aspirants the opportunity to serve their nation and country. In conclusion, there's a group of very special people that took time out of their busy schedule to plan and make this happen today.